We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Miami Marlins. Number 69 makes his big league debut right after this. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Justin Upton the next to hit. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. From the stretch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Angels 1, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Julio Teheran will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Now, you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
1 ball and 2 strikes now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Dickerson, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tehran's ready. Here's the 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hit in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Albert now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Second home run early in the year, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Wow, a homer for all the old men in the world. Who says this is a young man's game anyway? He just uncorks on this thing. I think he's glad it's a homer because that way he doesn't have to sprint all the way around the bases. He could take all the time in the world. Good for him.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Julio Teheran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-1 pitch. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Castro on at first, nobody out. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Joyce at the track. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Three runs already home here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Pitch on the way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Trout is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Halos lead this one 4-0. Here's Matt Joyce now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Harold.
So digging in now, Harold Ramirez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is swung on. Strike 1. A bouncer up, and oh, this is off the second base bag. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Batting it, the first baseman, Luis Diaz.
To the plate now, Lewin Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Diaz has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Simmons has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Sandy.
Stepping up to the plate, Sandy Alcantara. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tehran sets. Here's the delivery to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Angels 4 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now is Anthony Rendon. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's Justin Upton now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
One strike to Pujols. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Miguel Rojas will be next. Fouled off. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home. Looking at his career totals, Rojas is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Pujols is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and 0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
In there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Upton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Jason Castro. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jason Castro.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
One and one to Jason Castro. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Ball 3.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0.
Hey! Ball, that's out.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that brings up Mike Trout. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay out that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 pitch. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. VR has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now to the plate, Lewin Diaz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's a look over to first. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Simmons, return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he fouls this one off. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Josh Rader takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Rader.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
Hey.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. All even now, 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The average sits at 294. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Fastball just inside. The 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch.
1-0.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. That's wide, 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. First and second now. One man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Joyce.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Joyce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tehran sets, coming at him with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 4 and the Marlins 2. Eliezer Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Tommy La Stella will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
La Stella.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Popped up. Rojas is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Brian Goodwin will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Noah Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
So stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Hit back up the middle. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Miami down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ball 2.
That misses 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-0. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now 6-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Conley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5, John Birdie.
At the plate now, Jason Castro, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Conley playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Matt Theis will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Matt Theis.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 7 and the Marlins 2. Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Buchter.
Striding in, Lewin Diaz. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, back in standing. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch.
1 ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Marlins leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 2-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Garcia typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
A 1 pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Count remains 2-2. From the stretch. Hard hit. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from 2nd to 3rd, and what do you know? Knock for yourself.
In now, Justin Upton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Upton waiting, now the 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-1, here it is. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2 hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch, here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. They get the force at the plate. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Keenan Middleton is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Taylor Ward is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Middleton now playing first.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball one to start the at-bat. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Simmons. And there's one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another shot now, Matt Joyce. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batted, third baseman.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Stanek is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Monte Harrison is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Jason Castro. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box now, Taylor Ward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes on 3 and 0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3 and 0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, David Fletcher. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Ward rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Brandon Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Justin Upton, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes ball four again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So here now is the pitcher, Cannon Middleton, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, bases loaded. One and one to the Angels pitcher. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Ball 3-1. It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, two down. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Birdie is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Angels at 10-2. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Right side. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Lewin Diaz is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Lewin Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped him up. Simmons over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 0 for 4 on the day now. He might have to wait another day to notch that first major league hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a way to slow the game down, shrink the stadium a little bit, and relax. Tough debut, but hopefully he's back in there tomorrow.
He's set. Here it comes. John Birdie is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1. Ball inside.
Jonathan Villar would be next. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible.
Simmons dives. What a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
10-2 the final in this game. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Teheran earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 10 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.